Let's look at another example to evaluate expression. So let's say I have the expression 5x minus 3y. And I have values of x equals 6 and y equals 4. Solving that expression or evaluating that expression, I look at my values, my variables, and everywhere I see an x, I'll substitute a 6. Everywhere I see a y, I'll substitute a 4. So this expression then would become 5 times x, which is a 6, minus 3, and my y in this particular case is a 4. Evaluating expression, I inserted the values for the specific variables, and then I go ahead and will reduce this expression. I do multiplication first. There's no parentheses, no exponents. So let's do multiplication or division, whatever happens first, left to right. So step by step, 5 times 6 is a 30 minus a 3 times a 4. Next one, I still have a multiplication. This 3 is multiplied to that 4. Again, when you put a parentheses around a number, that means you can multiply by the number that's right next to it. So it's 30 minus 12. And then 30 minus 12, that's my addition or subtraction operation. And I get 18. How you guys feeling? Feeling all right with this? All right, let's up it up a notch a little bit. Let's look at 3x plus 5y plus 2 all over 2x minus y. As we said, expressions could have lots of operations in there, and we just need to be very careful how we go and do this. So as you continue and you start out under algebra sequences, I really encourage you to work these problems slowly and step by step by step, where each step is just one change from the previous step. And if you can do that and get in the habit of that, you're going to make a lot fewer errors down the road. All right, so what do we have? We have a 3. We have an x. Let's put that one around parentheses. That's a 6 plus a 5 times a 4. Y was 4 plus 2 all over 2 times my x minus my y. Simply looked at the variables, inserted the values in the specific places where those variables at. Notice that there were 2 x's, so I inserted it twice. Likewise, there was 2 4's, so I inserted those twice as well. Now from here, we're going to slowly reduce and solve and evaluate this expression. First thing it says to do is do any multiplication operations left to right. So 3 times 6, so that's 18 plus 5 times 4 plus 12 or plus 2 all over 2 times 6 minus 4. Any more multiplication or division problems or multiplications that I see in there? Yes, I do. There's a 5 times a 4, and there's also 2 times a 6. I'm going to take care of both of those at the same time right now since they don't impact each other. So 18 plus 20 plus a 2 all over a 12 minus a 4. Next step, we do all of our additions or subtractions. However, did you notice that I still have a division problem going on in here that I need to deal with? This fraction bar indicates a division, a ratio between the numerator and the denominator. So this is really still a division problem going on, which could look like, if I rewrote it as 18 plus 20 plus 2, that entire amount being divided by 12 minus 4. So I need to be careful with that. So really, I need to deal with this entire numerator as a whole and the entire denominator as a whole in order to do this operation. So 18 plus 20 plus 2, all of that's being divided into 12 minus 4. So 18 plus 2 is 20, 20 plus 20, that's 40. Divided by 12 minus 8, or 12 minus 4, which equals 8. And I get a result of 5.